ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। पंचीकरणम Anandagiri ji's Tika is Vivaranam. On that there is Tattvachandrika. Apavada Prakriya is being explained. Adhyaropa is to start from one and see the many. Apavada is in all that many you actually see only one. Means the Bahutva, Anekatva is Mithya. Nehananasti. This is Apavada. Beginning is Sadeva Somya Idamagra Asit. Ekameva Advitiyam. So you start with one. Then there is Srishti, Vistar. Then at the end you say Nehananasti. Even though they are from different Upanishads, but this is the understanding that we have to gather. And that one is Satyam, is Atma, is Aham. Tattvamasi. So Shastra has this as the objective. Everything, whatever is many, is Vacharambhanam, we saw yesterday. And only then Eka Vijnanena Sarva Vijnana Pratignya will be Sarthaka. Otherwise, Anarthika Syat. Further, page number 446, line number 23. Nanu Tathapi Nadvaita Siddhihi Trini Rupanyityeva Satyam Iti Punah Punaravadharanat Iti Chet. Purvapaksha says, even if you say all Karya is nothing but Karana, one, still there is no Advaita Siddhi. Why? Because in Chandogya itself it is said, Trini Rupan Nityeva Satyam. Trini Rupan Nityeva Satyam, this is said, Agnehe Lohitam Rupam. Tad Agnehe Lohitam Rupam Yat Krishnam Tadapam. Yat Shuklam Tadapam. Yat Krishnam Tadannasya Apagat. Agnehe Agnitvam Vacharambhanam Vikarunamadeyam Trini Rupan Nityeva Satyam. Agnehe Lohitam Rupam. So that Agni which is there, in that there is redness, whiteness and blackness. The redness belongs to Agnehe Lohitam Rupam Tat Tejo Rupam. That belongs to Teja. Then Yat Shuklam Tadapam, Yat Krishnam Tadannasya. So you have Teja Rupa, Ap Rupa and Anna Rupa. So Tejo Banna, these three are there. Tejasas Tadrupam. Agneher Lohitam Rupam, Tejasas Tadrupam. In this way the mantra is. So त्रीणि रूपाणि means only three are satyam. What are the three? Tejo banna. Tej up anna, they are satyam. Iti, in this way avadharanam is done. Agnehe, Adityasya, Chandramaso. So in sun also you can see three rupa. In moon also you can see three rupa. Like that in everything you see three. Tejo banna. So what is satyam? Tejo banna is satyam. All other nama rupa are the mithya. In this way, Purva Pakshi says such avadharanam is done. Iti chet na. भौतिकानां भूतमात्रता अवधारण परत्वात्. भौतिक वस्तु, these are all Agni, Surya, Chandrama ityadi, they are bhautika. In them bhutamatratva is the objective. Agni is nothing but bhuta, Surya is nothing but bhuta. Bhutatmaka means panchabhutatmakam, there are three they have discussed. So that topic is only for a limited scope. Don't think that three tattvas are or thre bhutas are satyam. That is what is emphasized there. That is not the objective. अन्यथा उपक्रमोपसंहार विरोध प्रसंगात. Anyatha upakrama upasambhara virodha will be there. How? Because upakrama is given now. Sadeva iti upakramya. Tat satyam sa atma iti upasambhara shruyate. So there it is very clear. Sat is upakrama, sat is upasamhara. Trini rupani eva satyam cannot be in between as tatparya. So upakrama upasamhara virodha prasanga will be there. Ataha karana matram satyam. Therefore, karana matra is satya. Karana matra is sat. कार्य भेदस्तु वाचारंभण मात्रो मिथ्या इति यावत्. And कार्य भेद is वाचारंभण मात्र. Karya Bheda means Ghata, Pata, Sharava, whatever you see, all of them are Vacharambhana Matra. And therefore they are Mithya. Bheda is Mithya. Sat is Satyam. So Anugata Sat, which is Avyabhichari, whose Abhavo na Vidyate, that is real. Whose Abhava is there, Asat, is always Abhava Rupa. Asat means Mithya also, Shashavishana also, both. Then for that vastu, there is no reality because it is Vacharambhana Matra. Iti yavat. Now next line is a small Vakya, Lagu Vakya, but it has lot of meaning. So here you should understand a Purva Paksha first. Purva Paksha says, Pratyaksha is showing so many things. And your Shastra is saying, Karya is Vacharambhanam. So now two pramanas have virodha, paraspar virodha. One pramana, like Pratyaksha Anumana, they say Bahutva is there, Anekatva is there, and it is not Mithya because we are using them. And Shastra says they are Mithya. So between Pratyaksha Anumana on one side and Agama on the other side, there is now Bala Bala Vichara, which is Prabala, which is Nirbala. So Acharya says, Agama is Balavatvam, Agamasya Balavatvam, Agamasya Anupasanjata Virodhitvad Upajivyamsha Badhakatvad Uttaratvacha Balavatvam. You first underline that part. Three hetus are given. Why Agama is Balavat? Anupasanjata Virodhitvat. Upasanjata virodhi is not there. Anupasanjata virodhitvat. Upajivyamsha abhadakatvat. Upajivi amsha is not badhita. Upajivyamsha or upajivya amsha is abadhaka. And uttaratvacha. And it also comes later. Therefore, it is balavat. So, in our jivan, how things happen, first we come across pratyaksha pramana. Then I know I am ghataha, I am pataha ityadi. Pratyaksha pramanena jnanam bhavati. Thereafter, what happens? Shastra, Anumana comes, Shastra comes, all of the other pramanas come. Agamasya anupasanjata virodhitvat. So, Agama pramana actually, Pratyaksha when it comes, Pratyaksha has no Sanjata Virodha. Agama already has a Virodha. When the first child is born, he gets all attention and love. Why? Because there is no Sanjata Virodhi. When the second comes, already there is one. So, second one is called having Sanjata Virodhi. As soon as it is Utpanna, there is one Virodhi. Because it came second. Or in market, you see, whichever company comes out with first product, it is having no Virodha. Second company in the same market, same product, will have Virodhi. So they have to now compete with the other fellow. So Agama Pramana, generally what is said, when Agama Pramana comes, already there is Virodha. So if Agama already has a Virodha, how Agama will function? Pratyaksha should be Prabala because Pratyaksha doesn't have Virodhi. But here Tikakar what he says, Anupasanjata Virodhitvat. Agama has no Upasanjata Virodhi. Because what Agama is talking about, Pratyaksha and Anumana is not talking about. If you say Agama has Upasanjata Virodha, then you have to interpret differently. If Agama is said as Anupasanjat Virodhi, then you say Agama is talking about that Vastu which is not said by Pratyaksha and Anumana. Agama is talking about Brahma. Pratyaksha Anumana doesn't talk about it. And as far as Jagat is concerned, that is given in the next one. Upajivya Amsha Abadakatvat. Pratyaksha is Upajivya. Because for Agama to function, first it requires Pratyaksha Pramana, like Shabda. So you hear Shabda through Pratyaksha Pramana. Then you do Mimansa in that. Whether there is Akanksha, Yogyata, Sannidhi, Tatparya Jnanam, ityadi. So, Pratyaksha said this is Ghata. Shastra says we are not challenging whether it is Ghata or Pata. We are only questioning its Satyatva. Means its Abadhyatvam is what we are emphasizing, that Abadhyatvam is not there. Ayam Pataha, Pratyaksha says, we say yes. Shastra also will say the same thing, Ayam Pataha. Shastra is not going to say Ayam Ghataha. But Shastra will say Ayam Pato Mithya, Vacharampana. Why? Badhyatvat. Because this is Badhita Vastu. Badhyatva, abadhyatva is not Vishaya of Pratyaksha. Vishaya of Pratyaksha is what is the Rupa, what is Guna, ityadi. That is what Pratyaksha is telling. Pratyaksha has no excess in Badhyatva, Abadhyatva determination. Agama is not interested in Guna description. Agama says that we don't want to discuss that because that is not our objective. So there is no conflict. So that amsha which Pratyaksha is reporting, that remains abadita when agama is used. Upajivyamsha abadhakatva, or whatever amsha that agama is using from Pratyaksha, that part it is not negating. I am pita. Agama is not negating pitatvam. Agama is negating satyatvam. Satyatva is getting negated. So in that amsha, agama is not interfering, therefore it is balavat. So many times people don't understand this difference between what is the role of pratyaksha pramana, what is the role of shastra pramana, and they get so confused, and that's why they don't like Advaita Vedanta. Because their constant struggle is, if Jagat is mithya, then how can I do vyavahar in Jagat? Therefore, Jagat has to be Satyam only. So they can't put the two together that Nama Rupa Vyavahar can continue and Satyatva Buddhi is not supposed to be there. And when I do Nama Rupa Vyavahara, Sukha Dukha is bound to come. Prarabdha's role is to give Sukha Dukha. Otherwise, Nala, Rama, Yudhishthira, Panchadashi has given example. They would not go through suffering. Ramchandraji went through suffering, Yudhishthira went through suffering, and Nala. So that is the role of Prarabdha. Bhogena tasya kshaya. Prarabdham balavattaram. So Agama and Pratyaksha, there is no virodha actually. Because Agama field is different, Pratyaksha field is different. If we really properly understand, there is no conflict. In one Vishaya, actually there is only one real pramana. There are not multiple pramanas. If Agni in Parvata is Pratyaksha, then Anumana is not Pramana. Pratyaksha is Pramana. Anumana you can use. Pratyaksha has already said what it is. So where one is Pramana, other thing actually is not Pramana to begin with. If there is a seeming conflict, seeming virodha, then it is resolved through all these explanations. That Vedanta is talking about Brahma, which is Sthula Sukshma Karana Sharirat Vyatirikta, and Pratyaksha Anumana Praman, they talk about Sthula Sukshma Sharira Ityadi, so there is no virodha. The subject matter is totally different. If Brahma was known through Pratyakshadi Pramana, then Shastra was not required. So Vishaya of both is totally different. As far as Jagat is concerned, Jagat is Satyam or Jagat is Mithya. Pratyaksha does not say it is Satyam. Pratyaksha will say this is Pata, this is Pita, this is useful. These things Pratyaksha can say. We say in Vedanta, we are not questioning or challenging utility of this. We don't say it is not useful. Cold weather is there, hot blankets, shawls, sweaters, jackets, everything is useful. Now, it is not useful. We put everything aside. So utility we are not denying. Food is useful, but that does not mean food is Paramartha Satyam. So Satyatva, Mithyatva determination is what Shastra says we will do. So there is no conflict. We don't question that anything that is experienced has Vyavaharik Satyam. Vyavaharik Satyatvam is not denied. Paramarthikatvam is denied. So this is the second hetu. Upajivyaamsha abadhakatvat and uttaratvacha, and this comes later. So whatever is said earlier, after that another statement when it is made, that later statement is always in general accurate. Yeah, because now you have done some more thinking and come out with that understanding. So uttaratvacha. Not necessary all the time. Huh? If I say in Rajju Sarpa, I am Sarpaha, that is Purva Vakya. Then Nayam Sarpaha, this is Uttar Vakya. So then Nayam Sarpa is accurate. This is okay. But if I say Nayam Sarpa first, then I get a doubt. Maybe it is Sarpa. So then Uttar Vakya is not Prabal. Then I have to wait for another Uttar Vakya, which will say Nayam Sarpaha again. In this context, now he gives Kumaril Bhatta Vartika, Yaduktam Bhattapadaihi. And many of our traditional acharyas are fond of quoting Kumaril Bhatta also. Somebody may say, why we are Vedantin, he is Purva Mimamsaka, why we have to quote Kumaril Bhatta? So, in Vyavaharik understandings, Vyavaharetu Bhattanaya, we follow Kumaril Bhatta Siddhantas. And he also has said that if somebody wants to study Vedanta, somebody wants to know about Atma, they should study Vedanta. In Purva Mimamsa, what we have done is different. We have given importance to karma, Veda. But if you want to know the nature of Atma, you should study Vedanta. So they have accepted that our Vishaya is different. Atma is the Vishaya of Vedanta Shastra. There is a shloka. Let me see if I can. Ityaha nastika निराकरिष्णुरात्मास्तित्वं भाष्यकृदत्र युक्त्या दृढ़त्वमेतद् विषयस्य बोधः प्रयाति वेदांत निषेवणेन. This is the shloka. Iti aha nastika nirakariष्णुः. This is another Vartika of Kumaril Bhatta. Purva Mimamsa Mata came to do nirasa of Nastik Mata. Nastik Mata means those people who say we don't take Veda as Pramanam, they say nothing. Veda is ultimate. Purva Mimamsa's main role is this. Nastika Nirakarishnu. Ityaha Nastika Nirakarishnu. Visarga will not be there. It will connect with the next one. Atma Stitvam means Ratma Stitvam Bhashyakrit Datra Yuktya. Bhashyakridatra Yuktya. Bhashyakrit means Bhashyakara Shabar Swami, who has written Bhashya on Purva Mimamsa, means Jaimini Sutra. Bhashyakridatra Yuktya. Through Yukti has he established that Veda is Pramana. Nastika Mata is not. So first line is इत्याह नास्तिक निराकरिष्णुरात्मास्तित्वं भाष्यकृदत्र युक्त्या. Got first line clear? Second line says दृढ़त्वमेतद् विषयस्य बोधः. दृढ़त्वमेतद् विषयस्य बोधः. एतद् विषयस्य दृढ़त्व बोध प्रयाति वेदांत निषेवणेन. वेदांत निषेवणेन प्रयाति. प्रयाति वेदांत निषेवणेन मीन्स वेदांत अध्ययनेन. The dridha bodha about this. So they establish that Veda is pramana and it is not shunyam. There is some such thing called Atma. What is the nature of that Atma? That Purva Vivaranam says, now you go further. Vedanta will do that. So they were very clear what is the scope of their darshana and not to interfere what is not their field. Like Nayayikas, they said everything, wherever Anumanam is required, we will tell you how to do Yukti. Like Vyakarana. Vyakarana doesn't talk about Atma. What is the nature of Atma? Vyakarana says that is not our Vishaya. Shabda Shastra, Pada Shastra, that we will tell. So every Darshana, every Vedanga has their own field and they discuss that. Nobody wants to be expert in everything and have comment in everything. So this also is a Kumarila Bhatta Vartika. This Vartika you see now here, Purvat Parabaliyastvam Tatra Nama Pratiyatam Anyonya Nirapekshanam Yatra Janma Dhyam Bhavet. So Anvaya first you have to do second line. Yatra Anyonya Nirapekshanam Janma Dhyam Bhavet Tatra पूर्वात् परबलीयस्त्वं प्रतीयताम नाम. यत्र there where अन्योन्य निरपेक्ष ज्ञानम जन्मधियाम means बुद्धि वृत्ति बुद्धि जन्म takes place. Means if two jnanams are there which are अन्योन्य निरपेक्ष, not depending upon each other, then पूर्वात् पर बलीयस्त्वम. From the previous one, the later one is prabala. Purvat parabaliyastvam pratiyatam. Pratiyatam means it should be understood in this way. Nishchiyatam. So sometimes some such shlokas, they might have a context and they might define, but here this is used as appropriate context. Tanmatratam iti. Now in Moolam, yesterday we are seeing that Moolam, line number 5 onwards, you see, Tani cha sthulani bhutani panchikritani avasthabhimani sahitani akaratmakani apanchikrita bhuteshu viliyante. Sthula bhuta, which is panchikrita, along with their abhimani and akara, all of that is dissolved in apanchikrita, means sthula bhuta. Sukshma, sthula in sukshma, panchikrita in apanchikrita, Vishwa in Taijasa, Akara in Ukara. Tat Karyam cha Saptadashakam. So the 17 components which are there in Sukshma, Saptadashakam Lingam, which is the Karyam of Apanchikrita Bhuta, Arambhana Adhikarana Nyayena Tanmatratam Pratipadyate. Arambhana Adhikara, we saw what this Tadananyatvam, Arambhana Shabda Dibhya hai. There is ananyatvam. Karya is not different from karana. Karana is different from karya. Means karana can independently exist. Karya cannot independently exist. आरंभण अधिकरण न्यायन तन्मात्रतां प्रतिपद्यते तानि च अपंचीकृतानि सूक्ष्मभूतानि अवस्थाभिमानि सहितानि उकारात्मकानि संभूति वैपरीत्येन प्रलयं प्रतिपद्यन्ते. संभूति मीन्स उत्पत्ति. संभूति शब्द इन ईशावास्य, in those last mantra, Sambhuti is taken as Hiranyagarbha, because Hiranyagarbha has Utpatti. Maya does not have, or Prakriti does not have Utpatti. So Prakriti is called Asambhuti. Sambhuti and Asambhuti, those two upasanas are given there in Ishavasya. तानि च अपंचीकृतानि सूक्ष्मभूतानि अवस्थाभिमानि सहितानि तैजस उकारात्मकानि संभूति वैपरीत्येन. संभूति क्रम is, I told you, Akasha, Vayu, Agni, ityadi. Sambhuti krama vaiparitya means in the reverse order. Like when you want to open something, right? So outer box you open first, then next box inside, then next, then next. Then you say, oh, there is some precious thing. Now you want to close everything. So you first put it back, then close the smallest thing first, then next one, then next one, then next one. So here also in Laya Prakriya, Sthula into Sukshma, Sukshma into Karana. So Sambhuti Vaiparityena Pralayam Pratipadyante. On this also there is a Brahma Sutra. It's not quoted here. Because the Nayayikas, their question is this. If the Utpatti is in one krama, Laya also should be in the same krama. Akasha, Vayu, Ityadi. So we say no, Laya is in different krama. This also discussed in Brahma Sutra. Somebody will say, this you have to discuss in Brahma Sutra? Yes, everything is discussed. But bigger things are also discussed. Huh? Tatra. Now this Laya is shown. Tatra Prithvi Gandha Tanmatratmika. Rasa Tanmatratmikasu Apsu. Praliyate. This you should understand. Or Viliyate. The Dhatu, Kriyapada is there later. Viliyate. So Prithvi is Gandham Tanmatratmika. Its Laya is in Apaha. Apa is Rasa Tanmatratmika. Tanmatra. So Tanmatratmikasu Apsu. Tascha Apaha. Rupa Tanmatre Tejasi. So Apaha in Rupa Tanmatra. Tejasi. Taha Bahuvachanam. Tascha Apaha. Because Ap Shabda is Nitya Bahuvachana Strilinga. Rupa Tanmatre Tejasi. Tat Tejaha Sparsha Tanmatre. That Teja in Sparsha Tanmatre Vayu. So Vayu has only one, Sparsha Tanmatra. Such a Vayu Shabda Tanmatre Nabhasi. Vayu is in Shabda Tanmatra. Nabha. Akash. Tacha Avidya Sahaye Sachabdite Brahmani Avyakte. Now Akasha Laya, up to Akasha is okay because we know Panchama. After that, where do they go? Avidya Sahaye Sachabdite Brahmani Avyakte. In Avyakta, which is Avidya Sahita Brahma. Avidya Sahaye Sachabdite Brahmani. Avidya says to Brahma, I will help you in starting everything, in closing everything. Sat Shabda is for Brahma. along with avidya. Then that avyakta where tacha avyaktam avastha abhimanibhyam sahitam makaratmakam कार्य कारण विभाग विकले निष्कले परिशुद्धे ब्रह्मणि ओंकार लक्षिते विलीयते. That avyakta goes in nishkala brahma, means saguna brahma in nirguna brahma. Avasthabhimani sahitam. Avasthabhimani, Vishwa, Taijasa, everything. Makaratmakam, Karya Karana Vibhaga Vikala. So, Shuddha Brahma is Karya Karana Rahita, Karya Karana Vibhaga Vikale, Nishkale, Parishuddhe, Nishkala Brahma. So, by reading, Laya doesn't happen. Laya has to happen in my buddhi. In buddhi, Laya means the Karya is not given any Mahatva. Karana is given Mahatva. Karya is understood as Mithya. So whatever I experience, in that I understand this has no value. It's Karana, it's Karana, it's Karana. Ultimately, it should go to Brahma. That has Mahatva. It doesn't have any Mahatva. In this way, when we go on thinking, that is for Brahmanishtha. So if I don't have enough Vairagya from Nama Rupa will have the ability to take away my mind. Or if I don't have Vairagya from Karma, then Mahatva Buddhi in Karma will give Mahatva Buddhi in Nama Rupa. That's why they say you should have Vairagya, you should do Karma Tyaga, ityadi. Nishkale Parishuddhe Brahmani, which is Omkar Lakshita, which is the Lakshya of Om, in that Viliyate. Then somebody says, okay, but where does that go now? Akasha in Avyakta, Avyakta in Brahma. And what about Brahma? Where does it go? Na tasmat param kinchid asti. Here you stop now. There is nothing after that. Tika. Apanchikrita panchabhuta matratam ityartha. Tanmatratam means apanchikrita bhuta panchabhuta matratam. Apanchikrita bhutanam layam darshayati. Their laya is shown. Tanicha. So this laya prakriya. How sambhuti vaiparityana iti. In the reverse order of utpatti. एतदेव विवृणोति तत् पृथिवी इत्यादिना. तच्च नभो अविद्या सहाये अविद्या शबलिते सत शब्द वाच्ये. अविद्या सहाये means avidya shabalite. Shabalita means vishishta. So avidya vishishta sat Brahma. Avidya vishishta you call, you say, but what happened to Maya then? We thought Ishvara's upadhi is Maya, and here you are using only avidya. So in the basic prakriya, for beginners, they separate Maya and avidya. Later they say it is only one. Avidya is nothing but Trigunatmika Maya. Avidya is Trigunatmika. In the beginning, we don't understand avidya can be Trigunatmika. So when they say avidya is Maya, means avidya is Mula Vidya. Or Ajnanam, which we saw. Ajnanam is Trigunatmakam, Anirvachaniyam. That is Maya only. Bhavarupam. And Jnanena Nivartyam. Jnana Apanodyam. Na kenapi pramanena vyajyate. In Vivek Chudamani, Bhashyakar has said Maya is avidya. Where Avyakta Namni Paramesha Shakti. Anadya Vidya. Anadi Avidya. Triguna. So Paramesha Shakti is Anadi Avidya. Clearly he has given. In Panchadashi, he has given different in the beginning. But like Mandukya and all, if you see, they are one. न केनापि प्रमाणेन व्यज्यते इति अव्यक्तम. What is avyaktam? That which cannot become revealed or known through any pramana. न केनापि प्रमाणेन व्यज्यते इति अव्यक्तम. साभासम अव्याकृतम. आभासेन सह वर्तते इति साभासम अव्याकृतम. तस्मिन् लीयते इति शेषः. In that there is laya. Tasmin liyate akasha. Akasha laya is in that sabhasam avyakritam. Tatah kim, thereafter what? Iti atah tacha. Its laya is there in avastha abhimani. So what is avastha abhimani bhyam? Avastha means pralaya. Abhimani means sarvagnya. Makaratmakam avyaktam. That sarvagnya makara rupa abhimani and the avastha, karana avastha, pralaya avastha, both of them, their laya is in Shuddha Brahma. Avyaktam parishuddhe brahmani liyate iti anvaya. Its laya is in Shuddha Brahma. Shuddha Brahma, how will it accept anything if it is Shuddha? If it accepts anything, it will become Ashuddha. How there is laya? It is like Rajju Sarpa laya in Rajju. So what is happening? Nothing is happening. In just buddhi, you understand this was never there to begin with. This is called laya. Laya means not that it goes and now your laya is happening. There is no laya happening. Laya means it is not there. Things which are not there and I have given unnecessary importance. That is called hallucination. But you should understand, when we say something is not there, means from Brahma standpoint, it is not there. Huh? From Ahankar standpoint, it is very much there. The level at which Ahankara is, at the same level, Jagat is. Panchamahabhuta is, Sharira is, Vyavahara is, Karma Phala is. So, only the person sadhaka should know and will know whether I am looking at everything from Brahma standpoint or am I looking and discussing everything from Ahankar standpoint. When I say everything is not there or everything is mithya, I am understanding that Brahma is Satyam. From that standpoint, everything is mithya. As Ahankara, everything is Satyam, except Rajju Sarpa Ityadi. From Ahankara, this is all Satyam only. When bell rings at 10:30, Satyam. For Ahankara, Ashana Pipasa is Shoka Moha, Jara Mrityu, everything is Satyam. From Ahankara standpoint. This Ahankara itself is Mithya from Brahma standpoint. Therefore, everything becomes Mithya. Broomstick, cleaned nicely, decorated, ornamented, is ultimately broomstick only. You go on adding so many upadhis and then you still want to see, oh, Jhadu has become Mahan. Jhadu is Jhadu only. So all other things you add to that Ahankara. I am so and so. Jadu. And here they're in Jadu, in English they write Jharu. So first when I read, I thought is the name of the company which is selling this product. Then I read properly, this is Jhadu only, but it is written in English. So Jharu. Z. Zaru. ब्रह्मणः शुद्धताम् आह कार्य कारण विभाग विकल इति. This part we will see tomorrow. ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. शंकरं शंकराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः. ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः. ओम शांति शांति शांति.